Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at 6 of the best free POS systems and software for small business. Now, whether you are a small restaurant, retailer, or you just need to sell physical products in person or just accept payments in person, whatever those payments are for in your small business or a brick and mortar store, that's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. And of course, all of the different software and POS systems do have at least a free version, of course, to make it on this list. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into that number one spot. So at the number one spot, should be no surprise to many of you guys, is that it is Square. So Square really is one of the most robust platforms and the most popular platform for point of sale systems. They've really been around for quite a while, and they offer a variety of different point of sale offers and systems for a variety of different types of businesses as well, which is really nice. And they kind of cover a great overall broad spectrum of people that may need a POS or point of sale system in their small business. So as you can see here, Square offers also of course, for retail. So if you are a retail store, they also allow you to connect it to an online website if you need that. And they are, again, completely for free. They do have a free version. You can get started for free with Square. And then additionally, they also have the ability to do it for restaurants, so Square for restaurants as well, if you need that. Or if you're not a retailer or a restaurant, maybe you need it for appointments. You can also do appointment booking and appointment scheduling as well with their POS system, and of course just overall POS system that they have available for small businesses in general. So the nice thing about Square as well is, of course, they do have a variety of different hardware that you can purchase. Now, of course, a lot of the different point of sale systems and software, they give you the software for free, but you do have to either pay for the hardware. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? The hardware you have to pay for, or you need to pay for at least the processing of the payments. And in most cases, you're going to be paying for both of those factors, but at least you get the software aspect of it for free. So that is something to consider there, at least with Square. As you can see here, as we scroll down here, in terms of the hardware, Square does actually offer a free reader for MagStripe. As you can see here, you can accept payments anywhere with the tiny card reader as a mobile POS system. That is where a lot of small businesses get started with POS and point of sale and their brick and mortar stores, is just by using their free reader that you can get for free, which is really nice. And that's another reason why a lot of people do like using Square, is at least you can get started with your small business on that first free reader. Additionally, of course, they do sell other hardware, other point of sale hardware, such as their contactless and chip. As you can see, of course, the pricing is subject to change depending on when you're watching this video for their different hardware. And this is something you'll find common across pretty much every different point of sale system or software, is that you have to pay for the hardware, which makes a lot of sense. You have registers, stands, you also have terminals, things like that. But you're able to download the software and their app and all of that and have their payment processing built in no matter where you're selling. So that's one of the other nice aspects of Square. They do also have invoicing as well as a virtual terminal as well. So you can easily add in card numbers if you need to. So yeah, Square at that number one spot, definitely one of the most popular systems for point of sale. And of course, you can get started for free with Square. Moving in at number 2, we have PayPal. Now, PayPal is a full business suite, of course, not only just for personal use or for business use. They do also offer PayPal point of sale systems. This is a relatively newer setup that they started offering through their Zettle program. So the PayPal's point of sale systems, it gives you of course, the software for free, and then you just have to pay for the hardware itself. So as you can see here, you can easily add in and view your overall business analytics. A lot of these different tools and point of sale systems do have advanced analytics, so you can track inventory and manage your overall sales profile within their dashboards and view your overall sales metrics. Additionally, of course, this integrates directly with PayPal as well. So maybe if you're already using PayPal in your business, then maybe it makes sense to use Zettle. And then you just have to pay for, of course, their card reader or their terminal, depending on what you you may need for yourself in your business, or as well as their other different ready-made store kits. As well, that you can customize for your specific setup, but you can easily accept different payment types, of course, and of course they do have no surprise pricing in terms of the fact that you can use them for free. You just have to pay for their hardware if you plan on using their hardware for point of sale. They do also have an app as well if you want to use their app, of course. But yeah, PayPal, another good point of sale system worth taking a look into if you're interested in, of course, utilizing PayPal. Maybe you already use PayPal. It's maybe not necessarily the best for really big or larger scale businesses, but it's great maybe if you're just a solo person or a very small business, maybe that 1 to 5 range, then PayPal could be a good bet for you with the PayPal point of sale systems and Zettel. Moving in at number 3, we have Loyverse. Now, Loyverse is actually an open source hardware it's a free point of sale and inventory management software that is open source. So it's an open source platform that you can download, and then the hardware you just integrate in with it as well. So they do also sell hardware, but they do have the free version of the software that you can at least download and start using. Now, I would say that Loyverse is a bit more advanced, more so than like PayPal setup or even Square setup. They are better if you maybe have larger scale operations as well, because they do have a lot of customizations. Maybe if you're in the restaurant space, as you can see here, clearly it's a bit better for maybe managing larger inventory, things like that. Of course, you can download it with Google Play or on the App Store. As you can see here, they have the point of sale software. They also additionally to the point of sale software, they also have accepting payments, obviously, inventory management, sales analytics, employee management. Now, some of their other CRM employee management parts and their other integrations are paid, but at least the point of sale software is free. If we go to their pricing page here, as you can see on Loyverse, they do have a free, of course, the point of sale software is free to download. Within Loyverse, as you can see here, the Loyverse point of sale is free. Additional to the dashboard, you can have that for managing the analytics and inventory. And they do also have a kitchen display as well as customer display. So if you're interested in that, then of course they do have other add-ons that are paid, but at least the software itself is free. And they do have quite a bit of different robust software. Again, they are open source as well if you're interested in that, which is cool. But yeah, Loyverse, another one worth checking into for free POS software. Moving in at number 4, this is Toast. Now, Toast, if you're a restaurant, then look no further than Toast. Toast is really one of the most popular platforms now for restaurant point of sale systems. A lot of restaurants I've been to personally, I've seen them using Toast, and I was like, well, okay, Toast must be a pretty effective solution then if a lot of businesses are using Toast in their restaurants. So, hey, if you're not a restaurant, more than likely, you got to look elsewhere, obviously, because this is really just built for restaurants specifically. So it is a restaurant first platform. So if you aren't a restaurant, then you need to look at the other point of sale software in this list or other point of sale systems in this list. But Toast is a great one for restaurants. They have restaurant specific point of sale, as you can see here. They are really the top performer for restaurant POS, and of course it is free. You just have to pay for their hardware as well, as you can see here. Now they do have a free version that's only available for 1 to 2 point of sale terminals. So if you do need a larger scale setup, then you can get quotes for their growth or enterprise packages. But if you just need a small setup and you're just having 1 to 2 point of sale terminals, then you can use that as well with no upfront cost. So Toast is definitely worth taking a look into, at least for restaurant point of sale systems. As you can see here, it is quite customizable as well. If you want to have everything set up, really it's designed for restaurants, whether you're quick service, again, cafes, breweries, fast casual, pizzeria, food trucks, bars and nightclubs, casual dining, and fine dining, right? So definitely worth taking a look into for restaurants is Toast. Really solid platform overall for, again, restaurant point of sale systems. Moving in at the number 5 spot, we have Helsim. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Helsim or Helkim, something like that. So Helkim or Helsim is a point of sale system or software that works on any device, as you can see here. Now, it is really designed for retail specifically. So if you're in retail, then cool. If you're in restaurants, go with Toast, but maybe if you're in retail, then you could consider Helsim. So as you can see here, you can save time and money with your workstation. You could use a tablet or smartphone to get started with their setup. As you can see here, they do have some, as you can see, this is sort of like a restaurant setup. So you can set it up for that as well, but it is mainly for retail, is really what it's designed around. Obviously, you can still do like coffee shop type setup, as you can see here. But they are another good point of sale setup. You just have to pay for their card reader, as you can see here. So their card readers may be a little bit more expensive than some of the other options out there. But it is a great POS system. As you can see here, they have it set up for desktop, tablet, and mobile as well. All you have to do is download their payments app, and then you can get set up. So in terms of pricing, as you can see here, there are no monthly fees or equipment leases or anything like that. You just have to pay for the card reader is the one-time cost that you have with getting set up with the Helsim point of sale system. So definitely another one worth taking a look into. Of course, they do have you can set up a free account with them as well. You just have to connect to your card reader. So worth considering, another solid option for free point of sale systems. Moving in at last but not least, at the number 6 spot, we have eHopper. So eHopper is really designed for restaurants and retail. Again, I would say this one, eHopper, is probably closest to Loyverse in terms of the overall look and feel of the setup. If you need the more advanced integrations or advanced setup, then maybe Loyverse or eHopper could be a good option for you. So eHopper, you can get obviously free eHopper point of sale and free processing of payments on their platform. So eHopper is a cloud-based POS platform, and they do have a pretty cheap pricing in terms of their, as you can see here, 100% free credit card processing, which is really cool for their setup overall. As you can see here, you can get their touchscreen reader. You can do it on Android, Windows as well. So they do have more advanced inventory management. I would say in general, if you're taking a look at them and comparing eHopper to some of the other platforms available, as you can see here, it works great for if you're a quick service restaurant, coffee shop, a bar, a food truck, a bakery, a vape shop, liquor store, retail, all these different places that you could use eHopper as well for your small business. As you can see, free POS, free processing, and they also offer e-commerce as well. So, eHopper, another good option worth taking a look into. But that pretty much wraps up this list of some of the best free POS systems and softwares for small business. Hopefully, you found this video and this best of list helpful. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.